It does take a second. There was a lot of information in that episode.
That was a lot to soak in and to kind of comprehend and wrap your head around a few things.
Right. We may not have it completely straight, but I think we got most of the main points.
Yeah.
So, anyway. Are you ready? Episode 21. What's happening, Crypto Crew? This is Kal-El Can Fly with my wife, Emily.
Hello.
And we're about to get into Season 3, Episode 21 of Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
What an absolute mind-blowing episode 20 was.
Crazy.
There was so much information. We actually just sat here for the last, 10 minutes?
Yes.
Kind of just going back over some of that information from the last episode, and I think we've got it kind of straight.
I think we do.
Like, there's just so much.
Yeah.
The bloodlines. So as far as Zeke is concerned, Eren's half-brother, so maybe we were not exactly correct in that Eren is the royal bloodline.
Right.
But his half-brother
is. Yeah.
And if that will coincide with Historia and Zeke kind of going at it to...
Are they fighting for the royalty?
Yeah.
You know, I wonder if Zeke is on the mainland running it all.
Yeah.
He's behind it all. He's the king over there, maybe. You never know.
It's very possible.
You know, and he's trying to get control of that island.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, there's so many ifs and whats, and...
That's crazy.
I know it's a lot to think about, huh?
Right.
Eren has a stepbrother. It's crazy.
And possibly even more family. I mean, if you think about... Is Grish's parents still alive? His grandparents that he went with? I'm unclear whether it was Grish's parents that he went with or whether it was his wife's parents.
Yeah.
So it could possibly be either or, but if it was his wife's parents, then obviously they are of royal bloodline. So it's interesting.
Yeah.
It's really got me thinking.
Me too.
So, but we've got 2 more episodes till the end of this season, and we got to jump right in. We got to see what this is all about. So let's do it. Please smash a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. We really appreciate it.
Yes.
And here we go.
Let's get into this.
So here's the other thing. Armin knew about the sea from stories from his parents or grandparents, stories from his family. I wonder if they had some kind of knowledge of Eren's dad, or even knowledge of, who knows, like they have to have found out about that from somewhere.
Right. Where did they hear the stories from?
Yeah. Which is kind of interesting.
Right.
Did you ever expect to get this kind of depth of storytelling with a cartoon?
No.
So just to explain that, about a year ago, Emily was dead against watching any kind of animated shows or movies or whatnot. Completely changed around. Awesome. I love it. Me too. I was never really into anime. But
you would watch like
the DC animated movies.
And My Pony and stuff like that. And Care Bears. Yeah, you liked cartoon stuff like that too.
You said you were the owl? Dinah was special, a subject of Ymir with royal blood. She could have made full use of the power of the Titans. And if you hadn't shut me up, she'd still be...
Wow.
Tell me why! Why did you save only me?
How the fuck's he grabbing him with no fingers?
Let go. You're just making your hands worse. I'm grateful for your concern, but I didn't notice much before when you were cutting off my fingers. So, why didn't you transform into a Titan earlier? If you'd made your move sooner, they'd be fine right now. What was the point of waiting for them to be turned into monsters? The branch of the royal family that stayed behind started a revolution, and my father was a staunch supporter. It failed. Not only did they accomplish nothing, all of them were burnt alive.
Oh.
I was still young. I couldn't help. I just peeked through the closet door and watched. After that day, I swore I would take revenge and restore the Eldian Empire. But all I've managed to do is cut the fingers off my fellow patriots, kick them off this wall, and watch the humanity leave them. I had to do these heinous deeds, or else I would have been found out as the Owl. Anyone who inherits the power of one of the 9 will perish 13 years later.
Oh.
That's how long it's been for me.
Interesting.
He said that was the rule. Called it the curse of Ymir. First Titan. Ymir died that long after getting her powers.
So
Since no one
Aaron's
can
only got
surpass her,
13
we
years.
have to do the same.
Well, no, he's got less than that. He's got
13 years to live.
another.
I've only got 8 left. Not even.
No,
Oh.
there's been a mistake.
What?
It can't be true.
You know something?
If someone with the powers of one of the 9 should die without passing it on to a successor, the power will be inherited by a baby born after that death.
Ooh.
A subject of Ymir, of course. For that to be the case, it seems all of us Eldians must be connected by something we can't see. There was one successor who said there were paths. Paths that the naked eye can't observe, through which Titan flesh can move, along with memories and the will to act. These paths are countless. They reach far and in many directions, but they all meet at one coordinate. The Founding Titan.
Stand. Fight. If you want to restore freedom and dignity to Eldia, then stand.
He ends up naming his son after this fella.
Can't.
Aaron.
Aaron.
I brought this from your home. Look at it.
No, I can't.
So you can't fight, or stand, or even look. What's wrong with you?
He's
Marty
lost
cut
his
your
wife and
balls
his
off.
son.
There's no point in trying to make me remember my old hatred. Everything is gone now. Except my sins.
Oh.
Those are all you need. The main reason I chose you was because of that day. Because you went beyond the walls.
Did
Yeah,
you
looks
lose
so
some
good.
weight? That's odd. We had plenty to eat.
Dick?
Something's wrong with
You
her.
look well enough.
Yeah, I
What's wrong
guess.
with her?
Let's go. Get dressed already.
She looks sick
Wait, where
or
are we
something.
going, Captain?
A state meeting. Her Majesty has come to trust.
I never would have imagined myself choosing those two over you. I'm going to die soon, but I'll die without regrets. Or that's what I'd like to say. Truth
Who's
is,
gonna eat her?
I do have one. It's that I never got to marry you.
Aww.
With love, Ymir.
Aww. Oh.
You got to see her entire life.
These
Yeah.
paths are countless. They reach far and in many directions, but
The-
they all meet at one coordinate. The Founding Titan.
She was it.
Wait,
She's
what
it.
was that?
Something wrong?
No. I take it this is all she wrote.
The King of the Walls stole his people's memories and told them that beyond the walls humanity was gone.
Yeah.
Surrounded by fools of his making, he tells them they're in paradise. A king that can't protect his people is no king. You must find that coward and strip him of the Founding Titan's power. That's the mission I'm entrusting to you.
Oh.
Dr. Yeager did manage to achieve this mission, and he passed the Founding Titan on to his son, Aaron. The Founding Titan's full might can only be brought to bear when the power is possessed by someone of royal blood. However, when a royal comes to possess the Founding Titan, they're overpowered by their ancestors' will, and they continue down the path he set before them.
Yep.
Yep.
Such is the power of his vow renouncing war.
Why? Why only then?
Because he touched her, and she had royal blood.
Of the royal family, the last that stayed.
Oh.
My name's Dinah Fritz.
Fritz!
No way!
Fritz!
He had the coordinate, and he touched her.
What's wrong?
That's how he was able to do it.
Yeah. He has it now.
I don't think he has it. I think he had to. He would have to touch Historia to be able to do it. To have somebody from the royal bloodline to be able to use it.
It's nothing. Huh? Sorry for interrupting, Commander.
Have some kind of like connection.
Right.
Oh, I get it now. That's right. It would appear that Jaeger here is going through an awkward phase. He speaks out of turn and often makes a nuisance of himself.
It might be possible for me to use the Founding Titan's powers while touching them. Who knows?
Yeah.
It might not work at all. But if the military knew it was a possibility,
Right.
what would they do to Historia?
Yeah.
Exactly. Keep your mouth shut.
Build a family. Huh? After you've entered the walls, you should start a family.
What are you talking about? I'm still married to Dinah.
Yeah.
And you're about to transform me, right? So won't I just forget everything you're telling me now anyway?
That's not always the case. And it's possible someone else will see it. Be it your wife, your child, or even a stranger. Love someone in those walls. If you can't do that, it'll only repeat itself. This cruel history, these foolish mistakes. You have to see this through. Complete your mission and save Mikasa and Armin.
Mikasa?
Save Mikasa?
Who are they?
I don't know.
What?
They aren't from my memories.
They're from his memories.
How the hell would he know in his memories about somebody from the future? They're not even born yet.
Yeah,
Unless
I don't
they
know.
are.
Unless she's named after her mother or grandmother or something. I don't know. Nice.
All right. Well, that's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't understand how he knew their names. And hopefully we'll find that out in the next episode.
Right. Flashbacks, or he said memories, or something he had. Like Aaron's having of his dad.
Yeah.
So whoever he ate must have been part of her family.
Yeah, but
they're bloodline.
They're not even born yet.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean like her grandma or grandpa or whoever, you know? Just because she wasn't born doesn't mean she doesn't have family history.
Here's the thing. Remember, I did just say about Armin knowing about the seas and stuff, so maybe there is some kind of family connection
between all three.
Yeah.
Could be. I don't know.
Maybe he's a time traveler.
Maybe.
Yeah, weird, but interesting. Definitely interesting. It was a slower episode this time.
It was.
But I think they're really teeing it up for the last one.
They're doing very well. They're doing very well with the storyline.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still intrigued. This episode, I was just like all into it. Like, what? Like, barely said anything. Like,
so I'll try and edit around that.
Yeah, please do.
Anyway, yeah, so another great episode. We're getting more information. We definitely still have a lot of questions, but we're getting there.
Hopefully someday they'll get answered.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
I mean, 3-4 seasons down the line.
Right.
We might find out.
Might.
Their connection, just like the basement thing.
Just like the basement.
Yeah.
A very long time.
But yeah, great episode, great show. We're going to get into the final episode, so please join us for that. Smash a like on this video and subscribe to the channel. We really appreciate it. And we'll catch you later.
Crypto Crew.